What if there was a pill that you could take 3 times a week that boosted your confidence, made you mentally and physically healthier, made you more respected by others, and made every other part of your life so much better? Well, that pill exists, and it's called lifting weights. And it's changed my life more than anything else that I've ever done. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you why it might be the best decision you ever make too. So before getting into fitness, I had some of the worst confidence that you could imagine. I was wildly insecure around everyone. I hated being in social events. I was just very socially awkward. I also was in a tornado when I was younger and had major anxiety growing up from that. Because of this anxiety and the fact that I just sucked socially, I didn't really enjoy high school. I definitely wasn't popular. I kind of just kept to myself and went through the paces to get it over with. At the time, I was also like 6 feet tall and weighed like 140, 150 pounds. So I was just skin and bones, had no weight to me, tall, lanky kid. And I wasn't able to really defend myself, which also caused a little bit of anxiety, if I'm being honest. And lastly, I was very unhealthy overall. I didn't feel great. I didn't feel that bad, but I didn't realize how good you could feel until I started working out. Like a day for me right now where I'd feel unwell would be considered my normal back then before I started lifting weights.
There ain't no rest. For the wicked I'm bad and I'm blessed. Put it to the test. For the rest there ain't no contest. So what's next? Got me leveling up, I'm obsessed. I bring the fire like I'm possessed. My personnel and my clique is the best. There ain't no contest. There ain't no one like, cause are you dumb or you crazy? There's no way, G. My clique be handling biz while you and your clique just act fugazi.
Confidence is by far the biggest benefit that lifting has given me. Yeah, I get confidence from the way that I look in the mirror, but that's honestly just the surface of it. You get like self-respect and confidence in yourself for doing things that other people are unable to do. A lot of people can't go to the gym, at least consistently. And being able to do that consistently and seeing progress in it makes you feel way more confident in yourself. You kind of like win a battle that other people can't win, if that makes sense. When I was skinny and in high school, I wasn't able to defend myself if things ever went sideways. Part of the reason why I was so insecure is because of this. I wasn't able to stick up for myself. Between the few Muay Thai sessions that I've done and the muscle mass that I have put on, I feel a lot more confident in public. Just because if something goes down, I know I'm more capable of defending myself than the average person. And I'm not even close to my maximum potential in terms of how big my body can get. I'm still in the start of the journey. You also have something that money cannot buy. You can't buy a nice body with money. Yeah, you can take steroids, and that's a lot of people's excuse when someone says this. But the thing with steroids is you still got to put in the work. Another benefit of lifting weights is once you get jacked, you definitely get a lot more respect. Like if you picture 2 people walking in a room, one that's overweight and one that's in shape, you're definitely going to give a lot more respect to the person that is in shape. Before they even say anything, you know that they have discipline and consistency and show up every day. And those are traits that are to be desired by a lot of people. It unconsciously tells people that you're a lot higher value of an individual. Money opportunities open up a lot more, whether it's with an employer or a business. You get a lot more respect from girls. A lot of people aspire to have a fit body and they just don't put in the work. So when you do put in that work, people appreciate it and respect it.
I get the remedy for this stress, double cups and shy. See this night I choose to forget my trouble. I know everybody got things on their mind now, but this time can make it forget though. I get the shy, you get the jingle. If you got my, I make me link up.
The mental health benefits alone make weightlifting worth it. They are honestly insane. Like, exercise can be as effective as antidepressants for some people, which is insane. It boosts your mood, makes you feel less insecure, it makes you feel better in general, which is incredible. You also build an insane amount of mental toughness. Like, if you think about it, you're constantly pushing yourself as far as you can go. A lot of sets that you do, you take close to failure, if not to failure, which is the point where you can't lift the weight anymore. So that builds a lot of mental toughness. Things that used to seem challenging to me and used to bother me no longer bother me anymore. And lastly, it builds an insane amount of discipline. Once you get disciplined enough to go to the gym and be consistent at it to the point where you see results, you eventually incorporate the work that you put into yourself into the results that you see in your life. Like, there's other areas of my life now that I'm working on that I wouldn't have thought would be possible before, but now that I see the results from lifting weights, I definitely believe they're possible now. For instance, this YouTube channel, or last year I wanted to go down south and explore South America, and that seemed impossible to me at the time, but I did it, and now I'm in Argentina right now. It's actually my last day here, about to go to Colombia. Just the mindset that you get from lifting weights opens up a whole new world for you. Before I get into the next point, if you're interested in hitting the gym, maybe you already are hitting the gym, but you're having trouble staying accountable, then I definitely recommend checking out my free fitness accountability group down in the description of this video. It's completely free. Would love to have you there. It'll definitely help you get started on your weightlifting journey. Weightlifting definitely takes a lot of time, but I definitely think it's a good investment of that time. It's going to help you live longer, and the life that you do live is going to be much better as you're going to be a lot healthier as you age. There's a saying that I've heard multiple times, don't know who came up with it, but it says you either make time for fitness or you're forced to make time for sickness. So if you still think you're too busy to lift weights, then I definitely recommend checking out this video right here. It's on the best workout for busy people. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.